Let's do it. So this is a real SM57 that I bought from a legit music shop. I guess it could be fake, but I believe it's real. And this one I got on eBay, and I thought it was real until I went to a band practice. I put it side by side with a real SM57 and sang into it, and it seemed okay until the band started going and the drums were playing, and it just wasn't rejecting in the way that a real SM57 does. It was feeding back and howling. So I thought I'd make this little video for you to see what a real one and a fake one look like side by side. Now I believe there is a real one that comes with the switch, but this one doesn't have it. I'm just looking at it to see what differences we can spot. I noticed that, so the bottom of this is perfectly flat. This is the fake one, and the real one is kind of has a more rounded shape, and it even looks like it has a little depression in here. Of course, there are different, over the years, the real ones have looked different, but this is a brand new real one that I bought today, so it's probably a good comparison. The next thing you'll notice is the Shure logos. I don't know how clearly you can see this, but the real one is really sharp. The edges are really sharp. The corners are really clear. And the fake one is it's just not quite as clear. It looks like, I don't know, like a bad photocopy, and the letter U kind of hangs down too far. It's not in line with the rest of it. Also, look at the letters SM58. It looks like they just pulled this up with I don't know, Arial or some default font on a computer and typed it, but it's not the same. It's not the same font that the original uses. I think the color is a little bit different too. This looks like a darker color, and this is a little bit lighter. I also see a difference in the thickness of the metal that they use for the grills. So this is a thinner wire, which the first thing you notice when you look at it is you see more black from the foam showing through. This one you're seeing more of the wire itself. I don't see any difference on this band, or even the color of the wire is, I guess the fake one is a little bit shinier. The real one really isn't shiny at all. I'm also looking at this gap here. So I actually like the way the fake one looks better. It has just has a line that doesn't quite go as deep. This line looks like it almost maybe goes right through, like if you could you can unscrew it. I didn't know that. Oh, okay, they all unscrew. I don't know why I didn't know that. Huh. I always thought they unscrewed up here. Well, they unscrew up there too. Well, let's take it all apart and let's see what's different on the inside. So there's the capsule. Pop this one off. I better make sure that I don't mix these two up. I'll put this one on the left and this one on the right. So you can see the foam is different. Now this one's older and it may have deteriorated. This one is about 1.5, 2 years old. Not much different though. These little nubs here are bigger. Yeah, they're bigger. Oh, the entire ring around the outside is bigger on the fake one. The real one looks thinner, or it's covered by the foam a little bit. Interesting thing that I'm wondering is, I wonder if the real, I don't know what you call this outside part, but I wonder if that can screw on to the fake one, like if the threads are identical, because that would be an easy way to tell. It looks like it doesn't. Let me just make sure it comes back on the real one easily. It does screw on here. I had a little trouble at first, but it did go on. Okay, no, I got it here. Okay, so we can't use that. Does it fit? Yeah, okay. You're not going to be able to tell by that. What else are we seeing here? It looks pretty similar around the edges. I see there's more of this exposed than there is on the fake one. Let's let's pop the top part of these capsules out and look inside. Thank you for holding the camera. So you see there's a brass, like the nut here is a lot bigger than the nut here, and it's brass. Let's see if we can tip that up so you can see it. Yeah, this is like a translucent green circuit board, and this one is more of a yellow. Now I don't know if I don't know if any other SM58s have a different look on the circuit board, but you can see there's a lot of difference to see here. It's a different nut. There's a different type of washer. This circuit board material, fiberglass or whatever that is a little bit different. Wonder if the soldering is better quality. Yeah, you can see just the way they've soldered. The soldering is really nice and clean here. Here it looks like they use lower quality solder. That might be a good way to spot these, because that's hard for them to, at some point they're going to be spending as much on the fake ones as they do on the real ones. You can see the, is this rubber? Yeah, like the rubber leaves here these two impressions where it looks like it was injection molded. And you don't see that here. This rubber is completely flat. Down on the inside, I don't know if you can see that. So the real one is really nicely filled with this, what is this material? Some kind of glue. Oh, okay, I see the difference here is because there's a switch in this one. Okay, so you can't go by that. The wires, you can see the wires are a slightly different color. They change these fakes all the time. Whenever somebody makes a list of differences, they try to eliminate them. But I feel like the solder is a good way to tell, because that really relates to the quality of the workmanship and the quality of the materials that they used. Yeah, I think that's about the end of what I have to say here. Thank you to my daughter for holding the camera. I'll let you see my face. Hi, and we'll end here.